The other week, Roos play on that position. So Croy can play on that position as well because in terms of jumps, it's the same thing, playing as a 10 or as a wing against the build-up of 3 today. So we knew before the game that maybe we could change that position in attacking and defending, but I think it was not necessary for today. And then in terms of attacking, both players occupying pockets. They are really good players when they receive between lines. Maybe so far only Croy playing in that position, and now with Lacy we can have numbers playing in pockets. So we need time because we need to improve small details, especially out of possession. But in general, I think the connection was good.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm kind of seeing US Olympians back with some of the new acquired players like Lacey. What did you like? What did you dislike about the group kind of being pulled together for the first time after the Olympics?
Yeah, a few days. We had a few days to prepare the game with the whole team, but the rest of the team were training a lot during the summer cup. All the players staying here, managing that load, not thinking about a lot about the results, just having a good preparation. And I think we had the necessary patience in terms of result, not thinking about that, just thinking okay, we need to be back, the whole team, we need to rest, we need to improve small details. And when you have the whole team together, it's much easier because for sure when you are missing 4 or 5 players is the half of the team. And I didn't like today the performance in a big gap, I think, in the first half. But it's normal because physically, especially the new players who are coming from the national teams after Olympic Games, they are not on their best, but they will be. They will be in the next weeks for sure because we have to try to help them in the process in terms of physical condition. But at the same time, you have to keep competing, have good results, and today we have it.
Lacey in the first NWSL game, goal was 50% of that in the NWSL debut. What do you say about her performance today? Full strength, but her first NWSL.
It's not easy, especially the first game. She did a good job, and but she can. I know her. She can play much better. We have to analyze not just about the goal or assistance. It's about what we see, what she's doing, occupying spaces, and in terms of angle of pressure. For example, the first half, she conceded many times that center left back could play very very easy in base. But yeah, we have to help her because she's gonna be very very important for us for the entire season. I think for the confidence is good. After scoring, after assistance, she's gonna help us a lot. I'm sure about that. So the performance she did today was good.
Felicidades por los 3 puntos. Quiero hablar sobre la defensa. La defensa del equipo hoy se vio bien, se vieron sacrificios por momentos, todas las jugadas bajaron a defender. Creo que no hables de eso. Te lo dijiste en inglés, pero creo que me digas en español. El desempeño de Alexis Santos se está viendo la diferencia, está jugando con ella y está desplazando bien el balón hacia los costados. Habla un poco de eso.
Bueno, sobre la línea defensiva, no es solo sobre la línea defensiva, es sobre el trabajo que hemos hecho hoy a nivel colectivo, la coordinación defensiva de las delanteras, centrocampistas y la línea defensiva. Creo que la coordinación ha sido muy buena. Cuando yo hablo de hablar el mismo idioma, es que todo el mundo decida presionar y atacar de la misma manera. Y hoy creo que lo hemos hecho bien. Yo creo que minimizado las opciones de Chawinga, que es una de las jugadoras más peligrosas de esta liga, sin duda. Verdad que ha tenido una ocasión clara y la ha metido para adentro, y eso creo que habla muy bien de nuestra fase defensiva porque la hemos gestionado muy bien. Y después Lacey, pues bueno, poco a poco, entrando en ritmo con el equipo, encontrando el espacio, la posición. Todavía hay matices que podemos mejorar a nivel ofensivo y a nivel defensivo, pero bueno, en líneas generales hoy ha hecho un gran partido.
Para que mantuvieran la calma y quizás no perdieran el ritmo del juego al final.
Bueno, hay una de las cosas más importantes cuando tú estás atacando, cuando estás defendiendo, que es sobre, bueno, cómo reaccionas cuando pasa algo, ¿no? Cuando tú marcas un gol, cuál es tu reacción, cuando encajas un gol, cuál es tu reacción, y seguir respetando el plan de partido. Y creo que hoy hemos respetado. Hello, how are you? y creo, y creo que hoy hemos respetado el plan de partido desde el minuto 1 hasta el minuto 90.
Now that everybody's here, and it's a question for everyone, as you said, you look at players in the back, so you're still rebuilding to 100%. Ferguson has now, I think, 10 assists this season and is about to break the record for if he gets one more, we'll have most assists in one regular season. So.
No, I'm just kidding. I fully support her.
I'm just wondering, and you said you made a decision to kind of move Troy around a little bit. I'm just wondering what you see her ability to read the field and be able to pick out attackers, people like Trinity and like, you know, to read that from anywhere she is on the field, whether it's simple or not.
I think she can play in different positions. But you know, Croy arrived 3-4 days ago, and we were practicing the last previous weeks in terms of how do we have to defend when we are in medium or low block, and the relation Ule, Lacey, I think, and Roos the last week against Arsenal, it was really good for me. And in terms of pressing. Play as a number 10 or 11 today was the same thing when you are defending medium block because both players were at the same height. And we knew before the game that we could change that position, but I think in general the good was the job was good. And then in possession phase, when you play with numbers in pocket, you will have more chances to connect with the strikers, with Ule, with Trin. From my point of view, today we didn't find. As we found the last week against Arsenal, especially base pocket. Today, maybe we commit many mistakes in the beginning. I said before that we were playing against the best team in terms of regain the ball possession in the opposite half pitch. So understanding that it's not an easy situation to find pocket, the relation Lacey and Croy was good. It's just the beginning. We have to keep working and let's see the future. But my feeling is good because right now we have more tools to play with players in base and pocket, and then have more chances to find the high players.
John, mentioned earlier, you would not necessarily come back up to 100%. Or sort of gas tank with all the. When did you know that Trinity was ready to go today?
I think Trin is the most capable because she was playing a lot of games in Olympic Games. You know, when you are fit, you can be being competitive. When you are not playing, you will need more time to prepare because it's like other new precision. But Trin played all games with the national team, friendly games, and the 6 games after they qualify in Olympic Games and with the gold medal. And the only thing is in terms of mental, if she's ready or she's not ready. But I was seeing to her training yesterday and 2 days ago. She was fit just to play 80 minutes. Let's see the next. Let's see the next game. But yeah, we need a little more time because it's normal. I think we did a good new precision with the players who stay here, and the other one we need a little more time to adjust and be fit with the whole game.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Today, I'm going to go back on everything. I know that the Olympics are still relatively recent, but how's it been since then? And joining what we all know as this pantheon of U.S. champions over many years, and life changes for all of them once you've won that first one.
Yeah.
Even more of a star than you already are. What's that been like starting to be like now as you hit this level?
I mean, it's been so good since winning, obviously. I think I'm in a really good headspace, obviously. But yeah, I miss playing with the Spirit. I miss being at home. I was kind of homesick, but yeah, now being in my rhythm again and playing at home. But for me, in terms of like being a star or whatever, I don't really think of it like that. Like, yeah, attention's nice, but at the same time, I feel like I use that as like a way to connect with more and more people and a way to kind of draw more eyes to the women's game. And I feel like that's what's happening. So yeah, I'm very happy, and today's performance was amazing, and I hope we can keep building that so there's more and more people wanting to support and watch women's sports.
Bueno, como lo pasó aquí, Jonathan, ¿por qué tanta exigencia a Alicia Santos? Tú dices que querías ver algo más de ella y que te parece.
No he dicho eso. He dicho que ha hecho un buen partido, pero que aún nos puede dar más. Conozco su potencial porque he jugado contra ella muchas veces y ha hecho un muy buen partido, pero aún puede seguir haciendo cosas beneficiosas para el equipo con balón y sin balón. He dicho que ha hecho un muy buen partido, pero que aún nos puede ayudar más.
química que ella tuvo el día de hoy con ese pase de asistencia
Sí.
con Detalle, estuvo increíble.
Sí, obviamente una de las cosas al final cuando tú tienes margen de mejora es necesitas tiempo para coordinarte y conocer a las jugadoras, cuáles son las características. Por ejemplo, en el caso de Paige, en estas situaciones cuando se incorpora, es una jugadora que tiene muchísimo recorrido en conducción y en desmarque y es ajustar muchas veces timing. Necesitas a nivel de entrenamiento tener algo más de tiempo para, bueno, terminar de reforzar ese tipo de conexiones porque sé que es una jugadora importantísima. Al final la llamé porque quería que viniese a nuestro equipo porque sabía que nos podía ayudar mucho, como así ha sido hoy y como así quiero que siga siendo a lo largo de la temporada. Bien, ha hecho buen partido. El rato que ha jugado ha estado bien, sobre todo a nivel defensivo. A nivel ofensivo sabemos que tiene mucho recorrido, sobre todo en conducción, en desmarque. Pero bueno, a nivel defensivo creo que ha hecho un buen trabajo. Es muy buen revulsivo. Creo que ya lo vimos otro día contra el Arsenal y seguro que nos ayudará mucho en lo que queda de temporada.
Opportunity scored ambulance with your left foot, scored again with your left foot today. How has that been for you, the narrative emphasis that we've been trying to focus on the season?
Why is everybody so surprised? It's both me, I swear. But yeah, obviously I'm like happy and being on the right side. I feel like, yeah, for sure. It's been a focus for mine to like be able to cut in as well. Like obviously I like that right-footed laces shot far post, but at the same time, having that as well, the defenders I go against don't really know if I want to cut in or not. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. But come on, guys, give me more credit. I swear I can use both feet.
Was it? Jump out of that. First, big page in the platform. What did you see in training that made you that additional change for everyone's time? So what led to making that decision? What did you think?
Yeah, we were working about that the last weeks. For sure, I was speaking with her about in terms of the characteristics she has. She can give us a lot. She's really fast. She has a good foot. When she's facing forward, she can break lines just running as she did today in the goal. And defensively, she's always connected. I like kind of players that, after the first effort, the second effort, keep defending. And she has the attitude, she has the intensity, she's open mind to keep working, keep learning. And yeah, I think I am happy because today she did player of the match. No, relax. She did a good job. So I have to say thank you because the effort she's doing, being open mind to be able to play in different positions, she will help us a lot for sure.
How did you obviously feel about your performance today?
Yeah, I would say all year I've been playing in many different positions during training, so it was kind of more natural of a switch than one might think, just because I find myself in those spaces a lot during training. So that helped, learning the position. There was just less that I had to, I guess, learn new, if that makes sense. And then obviously today, I mean, I like to run. I love when there's space and green grass in front of me, I'm going to take it. So it was fun. It was refreshing to have that opportunity once again, just like last week, and obviously a new position, but it's fun to learn. I'll take it. Like green grass, I'll take.
Okay, first for John, that's okay. John, you mentioned this a little bit, first situation, about stopping for reading. And I'm interested in what you saw that maybe nobody else did, because it seems like you mentioned that was a priority to stop her. Like, take us into that a little bit. What was the game plan, the playbook to prepare this team, especially the defense, for somebody as fast and as much of a goal scorer as doing it?
Yeah, we have to play against them in a few weeks. I'm not gonna say anything about how, the small details. In general, I think we did a good job, but it's just not about the center backs. I think the defensive line, midfielders, the first line, for sure she had a good chance she scored, but it was the only chance she has during the game. So that speaks really, really well about the commitment that the players showed today. After playing against her, after the season, we can speak for a while about what do we think that is the best to stop her, understanding that she's one of the best strikers in the world. So happy because the performance today was really good.
Hey, that also did, I did notice, before the game, that Hal gave you a pretty, like, you can't look the script. The big things, is there something that she told me that gave you a little bit of a kick of the vision?
No, I just love Hal. Obviously, she has such a fiery personality, so love chatting with her. I'm not sure what she said, but
This for Paige. Just how do you feel about the potential of this group with the chemistry you're already developing now that you're in this moment where the mid-season divisions are able to blend with the two?
I mean, I don't really see it as potential. I think you're putting a bunch of really talented players together and it's just time to mesh. But I don't know, even this game alone, you're seeing the connections already happen. So for me, I'm not a big fan of like the potential word because I think we're all good already and it's just a matter of being great together. So yeah, I think we showed that today and it's the connection. As soon as that gets to the top, I mean, I think we're gonna get unstoppable. So I'm excited for that.
yeah, as Trin said, I think obviously we have so many new players, the Olympic girls coming back in, but also the international signings and some other signings. And I think just as a group, we do a really good job of integrating everyone. I think our team just really likes each other. And I think that helps, which is such a cliche thing to say, but truly like when your team gets along, it's so much easier to bring new people in and bring them into a family.
I asked you about kind of building off of Thomas's question. This is the first time we've seen you play alongside Lacey. Jordan was mentioning now with Lacey and Croy in the pocket, obviously team's going to collapse. You're going to get even more space out of the wing. How have you seen that develop to this point to allow the teams to control most of it? How much are you seeing in terms of getting that space going to having to spend those numbers in the middle?
Yeah, the one thing I asked Lacey after the game was like, what's the biggest difference? And she was like, it's so fast. It's so fast. And I was like, yeah, but I think for us and for the midfield, they're playing so much quicker. And I think that's opening up space for everybody else. Their timing so good and seeing the pressure and being able to play really quick touches to open up the space because they were getting collapsed on a couple times. That was really good. But also, I mean, the ball that Croy played to Ule, like taking that space, waiting till the very last minute, like you saw her point Ule to exactly where she wanted her to go. So I think, yeah, them being able to take control, but also knowing when to play a really quick touch just to get it away from them to open up that space and give me or Paige more time. And I think Lacey did a really great job of that. And Croy, I mean, I don't even need to speak on that. She's great. But yeah, really happy about it. And obviously created a lot of chances and happy that we are a team that not only wants the ball all the time, but wants to create space for other people. I think that's great.
It's for both players. It seemed like Kansas City was really aggressively trying to push Ellie Wheeler up. Trinity used to be like pushing back a lot of Wheeler. Obviously, they want to add an element to get Convenient free on the left. Since you were both doing that with that on the right side, how did you see it playing out? It seemed like you were able to more or less contain that. How did you see it play out?
I think me and Paige were communicating a lot, and I think that was great for us. There was a lot of rotation happening on that side, but yeah, for the most part, I was kind of dealing with Wheeler. But in that situation, that's just kind of what we had to do. And if that means I'm lower for majority of the game, that's fine. And we proved that we then had the advantage when we were winning the ball in transition. So yeah, dealing with that, I think we did a really good job today, but also her being high, okay, we'll take that and we'll have the numbers up top. So yeah, Ule and Croy and everybody had the space to run and same with even Paige when we would win it and get high. So
And then we're up to
Oh, me. Sorry, I thought. To ask something that's off of the field, obviously we're wearing the We Said Now shirts after the CBA for me. I wanted to give you both the opportunity to just kind of maybe share what makes you most excited about having that CBA in place for each person.
Yeah, I would say I'm just so impressed by the players that play in this league and those that are on the bargaining committee, those that fought for these new CBA. And I think so much of what they're doing, they're just like very impressive people. And I really respect how willing they are to fight for what they believe is right. And I think we saw a lot of that come through in this new CBA. We saw a lot more protections for players. And I'm just in awe of, honestly, of all the people that had that set up.
Yeah, I think, yeah, again, going off of that, it's just phenomenal, the improvements that we've made, and not only just for like pay, but like just for us as humans, like to be treated so well and to be raising the standard is amazing. But I would say honestly, my favorite, pay is great and everything, and I think that's really important, but I would say one of my favorite things is not being able to be blindside traded. I think that's huge. This is like our lives, and we have to move our entire, like, people have families and children, and you're having to move your entire life on a day's notice. And I think that's scary and crazy. And I don't feel like anyone should have to do that. Obviously, it's sports and trades happen. You need to move, but at the same time, it's like you need to be able to process as a human being to play at your best. So for me, that's huge.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.